It's me, Bradley Overrated, and this is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. What a mouthful! Mamma mia! All jokes aside, guys, I am definitely going to review this game for you. And I don't know why they added the new in front of the title, because there's nothing really new about this game. And I don't know why they added Deluxe in the title, because there's nothing really deluxe about this game. But all the same, I am still going to talk about it and give you guys my thoughts and feelings. Let's do this. So the story goes is, I guess these guys decided to go full-on British and have some delightful tea and cakes, and then Bowser invades. Shockingly enough, I know, this is gonna be hard for you to swallow, guys, but Bowser kidnaps the princess. That's right, he casts out Mario and all these guys and steals Princess Peach, and now Mario, Luigi, Toad, and no longer Toad, but Toadette, have to team up to save the day. There's nothing new about this concept. If you've ever played any Mario game, basically ever, you'll know exactly what you're getting into. Having said that, that's not really the point. Mario games have never really been about the story. Even from the good old days, from the NES, they've always had the same simple structure. And you know what? That's okay, because with each generation and with each new Mario game, they find new ways to add new concepts and keep the game feeling fresh. This game, however, doesn't really do that. As a matter of fact, the only new item they introduced to New Super Mario Bros., the Wii U version, was the acorn, which actually isn't that new of an item. It's basically just the feather that you got from Super Mario World. Or even worse, the leaf you got from Super Mario Bros. 3 way back in the early 90s. I mean, there's nothing really innovative in the item department, and then when they say deluxe, there's only two things that really make it quote-unquote deluxe. The first one is there's the full-on new Luigi Bros. Game that you can play, as well as New Super Mario Bros. And then there's also what has basically now become easy and easier mode through Nabbit. You can play as him, and through Toadette. Toadette can become Peachette and basically makes every single level a lot easier. And this game isn't necessarily difficult, but it does give you some good challenges every now and then. So I don't feel like you really needed to add that either. So that's why when I say I don't understand why they call this game New Super Mario Bros., that would be why. There's nothing new about this game. There's nothing really innovative about this game. And then I don't know why they call it Deluxe, because there's nothing really deluxe about it, unless you want to count that they included New Super Luigi Bros. Into this game as well, which is basically the harder mode. So you have the standard mode, an easy mode with Toadette and Nabbit, and then you have the hard version of this game with New Super Luigi Bros. And if you wanted me to say whether or not this game is worth double dipping, that's really up to your preference, but is the game, based on its content, worth the $60? Yes, actually. I really do think it is. There are a lot of bonus activities you can do, a lot of extra challenges, catch the Nabbit. You can play this with 4 people, you can play it by yourself, you can play New Super Luigi Bros. You can try to collect all the gold coins and unlock the extra levels. There's a lot of content and bang for your buck in this package. Ultimately, in the end, I felt very satisfied when I finished this game, and look, I get it. A lot of people reference Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and always say how that game has the better level, the better boss fight, the better design, the better gameplay, blah 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 blah. But you know what? This game was never meant to be Donkey Kong Country, and while it's not innovative, the thing about this game is, as I'm playing it now through the second time, because I did play this on the Wii U, I had a lot of fun then, and as I played through the whole game again, I'm still having a lot of fun now. And side note, I actually think the level design in this game is pretty good. I thought it was very satisfying. But that's just me, and maybe this isn't your cup of tea, but I thought they had some awesome concepts here in the level design. Now, there are some things that are still kind of drawbacks for me. One of those things are the boss fights. And yes, you can still basically get away with just jumping on their heads before they have a chance to make their moves. That's still a thing in this game. Having said that, they did try with some of the other boss fights to at least mix it up a little bit so you can't always just get away with jumping on their head immediately, which I do appreciate. But you know, I still, even after all this time, feel like they could have done a little bit more with the boss fights in this game. It's one of the things that kind of drags it down. But then you have some really fun other side activities, like take for example here on the screen, where you collect a bunch of coins and things are just shooting out at you, and you try to collect extra lives and avoid the Bowser tokens. It's a silly activity. It reminds me of the activities you got from Super Mario Bros. 3, and I just thought it was a lot of fun as I played this, and there's a lot of bonus activity goodness here in the game. It's actually the extras in this game where I got most of my enjoyment from. And look, that isn't to say I didn't enjoy the standard single player / campaign. I really did enjoy that campaign. I just wish there was a little bit more uniqueness to the boss fights more than anything. I actually didn't really have a problem with the level design. As much as a lot of other people like to hate it, I thought they had some excellent worlds and some excellent levels in this game that really stood out to me. One in particular is that whole Van Gogh painted scenery. I thought that was really cool, and the Starry Sky ones, those are also exceptional, so I enjoyed that. And then look at this, you have Boost Rush mode, Coin Battle mode, extra challenges for you, videos that you can watch, you can play as you see on the top left corner, Super Luigi U. I mean, that's a lot of extra bang for your buck, so after you finish the campaign, you can have all these extra side activities you can go and do. And they're actually a lot of fun, especially if you have 3 to 4 people. For example, if you play Boost Rush mode, it's chaotic goodness, because as you collect coins, the world itself and the level goes faster and faster, and then you can kind of have some friendly, and I say friendly with an asterisk because you'll get mad at your friends, but friendly competition as you go against your other friends and then lose those friends because you jumped on them and you sent them to their demise. But hey, that's part of the fun. So I'm not going to go too far anymore into this review. Let's just be honest here, if you like Super Mario Bros. And you just wanted to play some standard 2D Mario goodness, this game has you covered. And ultimately in the end, whether or not this game is worth it is entirely up to you. So let's now talk about this game and give this game a letter grade. And for those of you that are new here, I give letter grades because that's the way I roll, A being the best and F being the worst. And for this review, I need to bring up a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to review this game, the Wii U version of it, just because I feel like that's important. And the Wii U version of this game is a B. It's a solid game. I don't agree with people saying this game is very mediocre. I thought the gameplay at its core was still excellent. It has really fun features. There's a lot of good things you can do. And then for the new Super Mario Bros. Deluxe version, which includes this extra content and the Luigi Bros. U, it's still a B. Because while I do appreciate all of the extra content and what they give here, it's all basically still from the Wii U version of these games. There's not really anything quote-unquote deluxe about it. Having said that, I still really enjoyed this game. I still do think it is worth your money, especially if you didn't have the Wii U version, because you will have a lot of more things to do now with the extra content given here. I wanted it to go a little bit further, because for someone like me that had the Wii U version, this game doesn't really add anything that I haven't played before, because I played Super Luigi U way back in, what was it, 2014 or something like that? So, anyways, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I do reviews all the time on this channel. Indie titles, big AAA titles, and some of the weirdest games you didn't even know exist probably. Thank you again for watching, guys. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout, and I'll see you next time.
What?